Hello, I'm Halpita Acharya Udeshi in the Sarani Danthasinghe and my supervisor is Jeremy Liu, and I would like to thank Mr. Jeremy for guiding and supporting me with the research. My research project title is Development of BIM Facility Management Framework for Apartment Facilities. Let me start by sharing the outline of the presentation. The presentation consists of introduction, problem statement, literature review, methodology, conclusion, references, and recommendation. So moving on with introduction, the research is about developing a BM-based facility management framework for an apartment facilities. The apartment maintenance is important because any kind of malfunctions might have a major negative effect on the residents. For example, possible of electric shocks, injuries, disruptions to their ability to do household tasks are some of the negative effects which might occur. What is BMI? It is known as the cornerstone of digitalization in architectural, engineering, construction industry. BMI also generates a digital rendition of a property throughout its process, including making plans and designing until constructing and operation process. BMI is used in many areas of construction, including designing the building, constructing the building, and maintaining the infrastructure. Uh, Moving on to problem statement. The problem statements are that the staff members continues to use the outdated techniques of collecting information by using papers or field records to document the status of maintenance and operations. The other issue is that the traditional methods of information communication between all the members of the staff in facility management and other members are unproductive and slow. Since these approaches are taking up a great deal of time and complicates information gathered, it makes it harder for maintenance. Because of this, BMI was put into practice so that it serves as a foundation to address the issues in the facility management industry. Moving on with the research questions, some of the main research questions are: what is the state of BMI in modern facility management and construction? Second off, what are the benefits of BMI in facility management and construction? Third one is, what are the challenges faced in BMI in facility management? The objectives of this research are to review the standard facility management framework and to identify the current facility management practice and to develop a BMI-based facility management framework. Moving on with literature review. According to ISO, facility management is an organizational activity that combines individuals, places, and procedure inside the constructed environment with the goal of enhancing both efficiency of the core company and the life quality of the individuals. Numerous industrialized nations have already started implementing BIM within their construction industries. BMI tools are Autodesk, Revit. They are also used in countries like United States, United Kingdom, and even in Australia. Some of the advantages of BIM in facility management are that it is easier to maintain and repair BIM. There will be a reduction of carbon footprints and the team will be working together more effectively. Some of the disadvantages would be to that there aren't many professionals that interact with BMI, and due to the fact that BMI is still not adopted by construction professionals. And it can be possible that if at least one of the colleagues or subcontractors are not ready to understand the model because they aren't familiar with BMI, and BMI also can be costly. The challenges faced in BMI in facility management are divided into 5 types. So first one will be technical, second management, third environmental, fourth financial, and finally legal. An example for technical challenge is that the difficulty in adapting to the BMI technology and process. For management, the stakeholders are used to traditional paper-based methods and unwilling to adopt new technologies so that they are known to be resistant to change. For environmental, the implementation of BIM needs professional interactivity in a constant and dynamic manner throughout a project, but there is a lack of professional interactivity. For financial, cost and time is required for training, and lastly for legal, there will be a lack of insurance applicable for BMI implementation. So moving on to methodology, our methodology will be starting by identifying the study area. I am focusing on a low-rise residential. After that, there will be detailed research on BMI's capabilities and operations. Some of the uses of BMI in facility management are programming, record modeling, preventive maintenance scheduling, asset management, space management and tracking, and disaster planning and response. Moving on will be the case study and research methodology of the research. Research was done on Denver apartments facility management operations. And then Mr. Ashoka, who is the facility management of Denver apartment, was interviewed, and then he mentioned that some of the issues in facility management would be that there will be an absence of a leading team, and that it is expensive to buy the program and limited time to learn the program, and cleaning routines varies depending on items like windows, doors and fabrics, and management of space. And finally the department have to conduct research before purchasing any kind of item, so it is called cost estimation. And moving on, finally to BMI based framework will be created, which is also based on facility management standards. Uh, Moving on to conclusions, a detailed research was done on integration of BIM in facility management, and interview was conducted to understand current management practice. Facility management standard will be reviewed and improved based on the standards, and BMI based framework will be based on standards. Moving on to recommendations. Recommendations are to create and enhance BMI based facility management framework on a larger scale or a larger building, and more research on similar cases can be researched. Thank you.